Faith ignites the promise like a match. Even though it's small, even though it doesn't look like much, it's powerful. There's fire in the match. It can become a huge force, but nothing happens until you ignite it. When you strike that match and it catches fire, then the power is released. It's the same way with the promises. They're powerful. They can bring healing. They can restore relationships. They can catapult you to a new level. But they won't do you any good until you ignite them. When you mix your faith with the promises, powerful things happen. A little match can start a huge fire. A little faith can start a huge blessing. Little faith can open big doors. Little faith can bring you a compact center. Little faith can heal you from terminal illnesses. Little faith can defeat great giants. Don't believe those lies that you don't have enough faith. You have the faith you need to get you to your destiny. Now do your part. Start mixing faith with the promises. It's easy to mix in doubt, mix fear, mix self-pity, mix complaining. But there's only one ingredient that's going to profit you. All the others won't do you any good. When I was growing up, my mother always cooked for the family, and there were 5 of us children. She was a good cook. I'm saying that by faith, remembering the meals that I could eat. But my mother was interesting. She didn't necessarily go by the recipes. She just added whatever she had available. One time I was in the kitchen with her, and I was about 7 years old, and she was making a cake. She realized she didn't have any sugar. The recipe called for a half a cup. I thought, what are we going to do? She said, oh, Joel, it's no problem. I'll just add a half a cup of applesauce instead. You love applesauce. She mixed up all the ingredients and poured them into one of those tall containers, about 6 inches high, like a bundt cake. It was supposed to rise and fill the container. 30 minutes later, she took it out of the oven. It was about 1 inch tall. You think I'm an optimist? My mother said, Joel, it will still be delicious. I took one bite. It tasted like washing detergent. Thank God the scripture says, if you eat any deadly thing, it will not harm you. What's my point? When you're cooking, the right ingredients matter. You can substitute applesauce for sugar, but you're not going to get the result you're looking for. In the same way, God has a recipe, so to speak, to bring His promises to pass. There's a specific ingredient you have to add. It's called faith. If you put something else in, you're not going to get the right results. And too often, we're mixing in doubt, fear, worry. We wonder why our cake is not rising. It's never going to happen. I'm too old. This problem's too big. Everybody in my family has this addiction. Do yourself a favor, go back to the recipe. Quit adding all these ingredients that are not called for. Start adding in faith. Father, thank you that what you started in my life, you will finish. Thank you that I am strong in the Lord. Thank you that I can do all things through Christ. Thank you that the enemies I see today, I will see no more. You keep doing that, and you're going to see those promises come to pass.